Well, hello. Welcome to the Freaks Talk Nintendo and Drink Beer. This is, yeah. I am drinking a Shock Talk Shock Top Lemon Shandy, and she's drinking.
Best damn, wait, you can see it, the light.
You can't see it.
Best damn cream soda. It's
Mhm.
not too bad.
It's not very good.
Mm.
This is pretty sour. I'm not used to having earphones in my ear, so I sound like I'm yelling. I'm sorry about that. This is our first live stream here. We're usually on Blog Talk. We figure we'd do something a little bit different tonight. Tonight, usually talk about ghosts and stuff, but
Tonight we're going Nintendo.
yeah, I figure we try something a little bit different. This is our first time doing this. And I'm going to say a lot, so you could probably make that into a drinking game. Every time I say
Take a drink. Wait.
See, we've already started. So like I said, I figured try something different. We'd like thinking, there we go again. I said I'm start singing on purpose now.
We're not going to be able to do this.
Now I'll be up and using the bathroom every 5 minutes.
Don't do it.
No,
don't do
but,
it.
Like I said, we were thinking about what we could do to make the show a little bit different than what we usually talk about. I'm like, well, we're talking about some of our favorite Nintendo games growing up.
What was your favorite original, not new school, original Nintendo game?
Well, I mean, growing up, my favorite character was always Donkey Kong. Even when I was a kid, I would see that I guess mural of Donkey Kong throwing the barrels at Mario, or the one where he's running up the steps, running up the building. He's got Pauline, excuse me, and Mario's chasing after him. It's always been, as far as like old school Nintendo, but even then, I didn't even have the Donkey Kong game growing up. I just played it at the arcade. What about you?
My favorite has to be Mario. Just the original old school Mario.
The one with the pipes and the.
Yeah, and first thing you break the 3 bricks and you get your little mushroom and then it comes down.
I mean, you're not talking the original OG Mario. You're talking about Super Mario Brothers. I'm talking OG. Mario and Luigi just jumping up and down. And
the duck comes in. I mean, not the duck, the turtle. Sorry.
Yeah, the old school.
It's already too many and had about 10 sips already.
Old school Mario.
Old school Super Mario Brothers. Absolutely the best. Yeah. Second would have to be, I was a huge fan of Duck Hunt. I really enjoyed Duck Hunt. And because, you got the gun and you got to shoot and then the little dog would pop up.
I had to get the gun like right there onto the screen.
Oh, you were a cheater.
Yeah, right.
Cheater.
I did. I think for my second favorite game on Nintendo, Castlevania was one of my favorite ones.
That was a good one.
Hardest. I've never beaten that game. Like the only game I've ever beaten on Nintendo was Donkey Kong Jr.
Which Castlevania was your favorite?
Would have to go number 1, then number 3.
3.
And then 2.
3.
2 was just weird.
Yeah.
It was weird. Like whenever it turns to night, that fucking sign that comes out, Would have heard when I have to have a curse. I mean, it's like, what the fuck? Whenever the sun goes down in like real life, that shouldn't a fucking box didn't show up. That part sucked. It can only happen one time. If it happened one time, be like, okay, that's fine. But every single time,
yeah.
But then again, the music in Castlevania 2 is classic. In Castlevania 3 and 1, the music is awesome. So, I mean, I think they kind of dropped the ball when it comes to Castlevania 2. Castlevania 3, they made up for it, made it extra fucking hard.
But I mean, it was intense, but it was fun.
Yeah.
They didn't make it unbeatable, but you said you've never beaten any of them.
No. Nope. I mean, I've gotten to the level, the Grim Reaper level, and that was just recently on Castlevania.
With the Wii.
Mm-hmm.
Tell you, one of my favorite things that you have introduced me to is playing classic Nintendo on the Wii.
Downloading old school games is the best.
I thoroughly enjoyed Mike Tyson's Punch Out.
Mm.
That was one of those games where it was just so. I mean, I guess back then it was really like cutting edge, and then they had the glove that you could use with it.
I've never seen a commercial about excuse me, of Mike Tyson's Punch Out, and I'm watching it, and it's like, remember there were all these TVs stacked up on each other.
Yeah.
All right, and it was like kind of a dark room, and there's smoke everywhere, and you see little Mac punching, and I'm thinking, how's this little kid gonna be? I mean, I'm like, what the fuck?
What?
And then it's like, because on TV they look huge. I'm like, how's that even work? But I remember getting it for my birthday.
Ooh, good
I
birthday
thought it was the
present.
coolest thing ever.
Somebody loved you.
I know. I got remember one birthday I got The Legend of Zelda from my aunt and uncle. He never gave me anything like cool, and then all of a sudden, going almost done with the birthday presents, and I'd asked for the game but I wasn't expecting to get it. And
that's not what you expect to get from an aunt and uncle.
No, it's not. And I saw that gold box come,
and then you're like,
come through the wrapping. I'm like, oh my god,
Mecca.
And I start playing it, and it's like one of the greatest adventure games there is. I never beat it again because I don't beat Nintendo games.
I never. Okay, so I'm a huge fan of playing one game until I completely wear it out and I'm completely sick of it, and I'm like, okay, this is unbeatable. F it.
Mm-hmm.
Or, I beat it. That's just what I do. I play it until I beat it. Zelda was one of those games. There is not one Zelda that I have completed to the end yet. Not one on any of the Nintendo gaming systems.
There's so much you have to do.
Not one. But it is one of my favorite games. What's your favorite Zelda game?
The first one. That's one I've really played.
Yeah.
I played Ocarina of Time.
So that's my favorite, actually.
Ocarina of Time.
I really, really enjoyed that one. That's a really good one. But the first one, definitely. Once you hear that music, like the Zelda intro,
it's classic.
It just does something.
I mean, the music of Zelda is iconic. It's like Castlevania, and
I had a roommate who had the Legend of Zelda theme song for her ringtone on her phone, and it did get a little annoying. Every time someone called, that's what I heard.
I had Super Mario Brothers as a theme on my phone. That got annoying.
Yeah, but
had the monsters also. That was pretty cool.
I can see that. That's a totally different story. Which one? Or different story, different show. Monsters, or what are the other ones?
Addams Family.
Addams Family. No. Sorry, no, not the Addams Family. They're the come on.
Well, I don't know other scary show there was. Monsters at Addams Family.
There's the Monsters. I'll have to look it up.
Well, the Monsters are the best. I mean, I think personally, like the Monsters better, but I don't really watch the Addams Family that much. I mean, I never really got into it that much.
I liked them both, but this is a Nintendo show.
I know we can veer off in different subjects.
Yeah, I know, we're good at that.
Shit happens, but
okay, you've replaced with but.
Well, I gotta add a little spice. I wonder how to share this video with people.
I don't know.
I don't know.
It says we're live, so I guess we just have to. Can you advertise for it? Can we say, hey, you're gonna be?
I don't know, because then it would be like
Google Living. Come hang out with us.
I think we're streaming live on YouTube right now. See, it says live right there. But I mean,
I'm a hot mess. Just to let you know, haven't slept. Well, actually, I did sleep. I've taken little naps.
Yeah, little 5-minute naps. That doesn't really count as sleeping.
I think it really does. I feel refreshed after the last one. But I worked last night, and we were out all day today. So I've been awake since technically, 3 o'clock yesterday afternoon?
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's been up all day, so.
But I love my job, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Hey, why does it say you? That's what I want to know. What is that?
Because that means we're the ones on screen. If there are other people on here with us, then
oh, they would pop up there.
Yeah.
See, I know nothing
like when they talk, the camera goes to them. So, did you ever play the like black box Nintendo games like Gunsmoke or Gumshoe and Wild Gunman?
I didn't play Wild Gunman.
Pinball.
Oh, I loved pinball, and that was just one of the. I think we got it at like the AIM store for like $3.99. Like it was cheap as shit, but it was really fun. There was this really stupid game. I think it was called Handball that my brother got that I could not figure out to save my damn life. I mean, it was so annoying.
I think that was probably a Power Glove game.
I think it was, but I had the Power Glove. Like we had that. Actually, I take that back. We didn't have the Power Glove. The next door neighbor or the people who lived behind us, their kids did. And we used it, and they brought it over. But we still couldn't figure out that stupid game. What about Contra?
Oh yeah,
I loved Contra. I loved Contra.
What was it? Up, up, down, down, down. BA, BA. Select start.
I don't even remember.
I think it was up, up, down, down. BA, BA. Select start. That was the 30 or 40
infinite
lives. It wasn't infinite. It's like
I know, but
lives.
You feel like it's infinite when you start. Like really, it's Contra. How many lives do you need? I love the big machine gun that like
Trust me, I need all the lives I can get. I'm not very good at Nintendo games.
Who would you say is better at video games, me or you?
You. I don't play video games very well.
I
told you that.
My thing. Video games is kind of my thing. I enjoy it. I love it.
I like watching people play video games.
I appreciate that. All right, so we're Nintendo top 5 games. Go.
Well, I've got my first 2.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, Donkey Kong even counts as a Nintendo game. It's more my favorite arcade game. Okay. Anyways, you're talking old school Nintendo, right?
Mm-hmm. Yep, because next we're moving on to the Super NES.
Super Mario Brothers, Castlevania, Tetris.
Oh my god.
Metroid.
Oh, they were so good.
And Mike Tyson's
Punch Out.
But Zelda's got to be in there somewhere too.
Yeah, you gotta have Zelda.
Probably Zelda 5, Punch Out 6. Like just missed the top 5. Punch Out just missed. So I can only get 2 set up Popinski. Yeah, I can't get past him. So
I did beat Mike Tyson's Punch Out. Very proud to say.
I'm just too slow when it comes to that kind of stuff.
Top 5: Super Mario Brothers, Duck Hunt, Zelda, Contra, Tetris.
That's a good list. I like Contra too, but I never had it. So
was there a Contra and a Super Contra?
There was. Or Super C.
So Super C was the one I played, I think.
No, that Super C wasn't even. I don't think was even out on the Super Nintendo. Super C was out on Nintendo. You think Super C would have been like
Nintendo.
Yeah, Super Nintendo because everything was super.
They lost marketing.
Super Castlevania, Super this, Super that.
All right, so I am ashamed to say I never had the Super NES. No one would ever buy it for me. But Ryan here had the Super NES, didn't he?
I had the Super NES when I was in college, not when I was a kid. I mean, the next game system I had was Super. I mean, I bought Super Nintendo when I got to school, but for the longest time, I didn't really have a game system until a friend of mine gave me their Super Nintendo. Then I went out and bought the GameCube and the N64. But I mean, as far as
oh, wait a minute, I have to go back. Rewind. My favorite Mario. I have to put in there. I think they're side by side. Super Mario 3 with the raccoon tail.
Yeah, but you didn't like Super Mario Brothers too?
No, it's my least favorite of all the Marios. I wasn't a big fan. I didn't like how I loved how you could be Princess Peach. We've had this discussion. Like I'm always Princess Peach. I liked how you could be Princess Peach, but I didn't like how you had to jump up on the eggs that the thing shot at you and like pick them up and throw it and pick up the turnips.
That's such a minor thing though. When Birdo shoots the eggs at you, it's not really.
And then like you always had to figure out the stupid like potion thing with the doors. It was just it's my least favorite.
I mean,
3. Super Mario 3 is where it's at.
I think the fact that they made a sequel to a Nintendo game was
What Nintendo game? Okay, let's start there. What Nintendo game did they not make a sequel to?
back when Mario Brothers 2 first came out, they hadn't.
And I had no desires to play it when it first came out.
Sequels to the games. I mean, the fact that they made a new adventure for the characters. That's what I thought was cool.
Yeah, that was awesome.
I mean, this is before they made sequels. Like when they made Castlevania 2, I'm like, holy shit.
Yeah.
Another adventure for Simon.
And that one still sucked.
Well, I mean, yeah, but
I think we're learning that 2 sucks.
Yeah, well, I mean,
number 2
I think that it's just the fact that you wanted you wanted to see what happens to his character after the first adventure, and you got the second adventure. Now, the initial reaction was, "Holy shit, this shit was fucking awesome."
Okay, but here's something to ponder. You don't have to even if your character dies repeatedly in their first adventure, you still get to pick up the second adventure and move on. If you can't beat the first, why should you be able to move on to the second?
Well, it's not there's not a rule they have to beat the first game in order to fucking play the second one.
I get that. I totally get that.
Well, then what is your point?
I was just, I don't know what my point is.
Neither do I.
Hey. Where's the wings?
Huh?
Where are the wings?
This is Rihanna. Come say hi. We're live on YouTube right now. It's my daughter, Rihanna.
Hi.
This is the world, Rihanna.
This is Princess Peach. 0 viewers.
Well,
hey, you know what? That doesn't mean people aren't going to come back and watch later.
We're gonna post it later, just because I don't know what the hell I'm doing right now. So, kind of. Where are the wings? See the point. Okay. Bring me a Pabst, all right?
What?
Bring me a beer, please.
What? Give me a Pepsi, man. What?
The blue can, blue and red can. There we go.
He has his daughter fetching his beer.
Well, that doesn't happen often, but she's going downstairs to get wings. We got some smoked chicken wings from Hooters.
I wish I
earlier.
did.
They were so good.
Can't have them; they'll kill me.
But anyways, back to your point of not being able to play the second game.
Okay, it was a joke. So sorry. Oh, this is Blair. Say hi, Blair.
Hi.
Until you finish with the first one.
Little sister.
Yeah. What's up?
Not much. What's up with you guys?
I don't know if they can hear.
I don't think she can hear you, or they can hear you. We're just hanging out talking about Nintendo. Yeah. What was your favorite Nintendo game, Blair?
The one with the brothers.
The Red and Green Brothers?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, the Red and Green Brothers.
Super Mario Brothers.
Yes.
There we go.
Yeah.
So, I mean, yeah. There are lots of cool Nintendo games out there. That's for sure.
These guys. And, that's what it was.
Yeah.
These two.
Mm-hmm.
Mario and
then this one was my second one with the princess.
Oh. Wow. Yoshi made his appearance in Super Mario Brothers.
But no, he was in Yoshi's Cookie.
But wasn't the princess there?
She
The princess was in all of them. That's who he saved at the end.
See how much I know. I just played along with my big brother.
That's right. There are lots of cool characters. I mean, I think Yoshi over here was actually in Yoshi's Cookie.
The mushroom?
Yep.
Kind of going off the cuff.
So what were the goals?
You know?
No. It says squad goals because these guys are such a good team. Like, these guys really play together nicely.
They have a good squad.
They do have a good squad. Nobody really. We're talking to ourselves right now. But eventually we'll be talking to people.
Yeah.
We're trying to figure things out right now.
Cool.
So. But yeah.
I need you in a minute to.
Okay.
This is completely undone.
Some more tape.
So if I cut up everything,
Little
can
technical
you
difficulty here.
tape it for me?
Yeah, just holler.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
And Ryan, I know I owe you a bottle. You've had this here for a month.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of sips.
Yeah, a couple. All right. Well,
I have not got a bottle on my own. I'm not getting drunk. Just taking a couple sips at a time. Yes, you'll get a bottle for me.
yeah, okay.
And don't say anything bad.
All right. We know we're live on YouTube right now.
Right.
So
I didn't point at what I'm talking about. I'm talking about your Dr. Pepper. I'm going to buy you another liter of Dr.
All
Pepper.
right. Buy me some more Dr. Pepper.
You
I
got
love
it.
you, Blair.
All right.
Dr. Pepper comes in liters.
Apparently.
Well, it's going to be a couple liters.
So that was interesting.
Life is very interesting.
Now I don't even know if I can put that on. I don't even know if I can upload that on YouTube now
Why?
because of all that shit that was said. I guess it doesn't matter. Fuck it.
Well, I don't think your dad watches YouTube.
Probably
Just
not.
saying.
I don't think anybody watched this either. To be honest with you.
Come on now, we're desirable people.
I think Rihanna got lost with my beer.
You want me to go get you a beer? I'll go get you a beer.
Yeah, that'd be awesome. Okay, she'll be right back. I'll be right here.
Don't have too much excitement without me.
It was the only reason she's going and I'm not is because she's close to the door. I'd have to climb over her to get to it. So
You know what I
easier.
got for you.
So, but yeah, I mean, my of course, my parents had bought me a Nintendo when I was a kid, and then my second system was Super Nintendo, and then my third system I think was the 64 and 64. I bought that in my freshman year in college. Then I bought the GameCube, and then had the Wii and stuff. But I'm not gonna talk about the Wii tonight. We're going to talk about the old school. I think we're going to cut off at the GameCube. But I guess you can still play GameCube games on the Wii. Actually, I have a bunch of GameCube games here in my house that I still play. But they, as far as Super Nintendo is concerned, I didn't really have that many Super Nintendo games I could play. There was a hockey game I played at my friend's house. WWF Royal Rumble was another one we played a lot in college. Of course, there's the Madden games too. I think it was Madden 94 we played. We used to have tournaments back in the dorm rooms playing different Madden games. One year we picked teams out of a hat and ended up being the Chicago Bears. And I'd never played Madden or anything before in my life, but all I could do is throw bombs, and it kept just throwing these bombs, and my players would catch the balls and score touchdowns, and I was like, holy shit, just kicking everybody's asses because they couldn't stop my receivers, and I had no idea what the fuck I was doing. She always pissed me off. You play someone like when I play her and blitz, and she beats me.
Yeah, I do. Just a little
And she
bit.
cheats. And looks.
Oh my god. So, okay, this is how I cheated. Okay, he whooped my ass the first time that we played. So he would not tell me how the controls worked. Nothing
I didn't
else.
know how the controls work.
Oh my god, you're such a liar.
I was button mashing.
Okay, so in the interim of between the games, I went online and I found out what buttons did what. That's all I did.
Me. She didn't bother telling me.
Okay.
I'm sitting here, just being a good sport.
It's not my fault that
I'm
the Jets whooped your ass.
Being a good sport, shaking her hand, saying jolly good show.
Okay, can we tell? Okay.
I don't think
Someone
think-
here is the worst sport ever
I don't
when
think people
losing
wanna hear this.
video games. It's
I
ridiculous.
don't think people want to hear this. I just don't think they
I'm
want.
just
I don't
saying.
think that it's relevant to
That's-
the discussion.
You're probably right. You and your poor video gaming losing attitude.
Well, to be fair,
Perfectly fair.
I was in fucking pain. I had something wrong with my shoulder.
Okay, that was the first night.
That's the only night you beat me. Was that one time?
No, then we played again, and I beat you again. Because then we played the Jets and the Jets.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
But at least you beat the Jets.
I was
Yeah,
the
good.
Jets.
This one that's the same night.
It might have been. We just played a lot. We could play again tonight. Want to play again tonight?
No, I'm not to play.
Can we do a live stream of us playing?
I don't know how to do that.
That could be fun.
It would be fun. We can figure out how to get it to a live stream. Excuse me. Of us playing Nintendo games.
That would be all. We're gonna figure that out. That's some shit that's gonna be worked out.
We just point the camera at the TV, I guess.
Well, see, we could
But,
probably
I mean-
use like my laptop and your laptop, and then it could go between the two, maybe.
Maybe.
Or yeah, you're right. We could just point
You
it.
probably need a camera set up. You could buy a camera, have it set up, point to the TV. That's more advanced shit than we have right now. So all I can do right now is talk about the games.
So are we still on Super NES, or did you
Yeah,
move on to just sports
no.
games in general? Because
I'm just
you know
trying
what
to think of. I didn't really. I think 'cause I played Mario World on Super NES. Most of the games I played for Super Nintendo, I downloaded on the Wii. So I played Super Castlevania.
Mhm.
I played A Link to the Past. I actually had that Link to the Past. I played Mario World. That's one of my favorite Super Mario Brothers games. Is Mario World with Yoshi and stuff.
It's a good one. I played it a few times. I didn't, like I said, I didn't have the Super NES, so I missed out on a lot of that awesome goodness. Unfortunately.
Was Mario Kart on? Yeah, Mario Kart was on Super Nintendo.
Oh my gosh, Grand Prix. Do you remember Grand Prix?
Yeah.
I loved Grand Prix.
Ooh.
My brother was
But,
like the racing games.
What about some of the shitty Nintendo games? We talk about the good ones. What about some of the ones that were just shit?
That stupid handball game. I couldn't figure it out.
I downloaded Clue Land on. That's a black box game. I downloaded that on the Wii. I'm looking over here because I'm looking at my Wii. And that was shit. I could not figure out what to do on that game. It's like a fish, and you hold on to these like little bars and you spin around.
Okay. Any of the fishing games ever made on Nintendo? Awful. Haven't found one that I really like yet.
Yeah, that hunting and fishing game I got for the Wii was ass.
Some of the hunting ones weren't that bad.
Like Duck Hunt.
Yeah, I love Duck Hunt. But like some of the were they the Big Game Hunter or something like that?
Mm-hmm.
Some of those weren't awful. But a lot of those didn't get really good till you got the Wii. And we decided we were not talking about the Wii tonight because the Wii is too new.
Yeah. I got beer in my glasses here. I'm moving out the way. But I mean, I'm trying to think of what shitty games I played growing up.
Dr. Mario.
Well, not Dr. Mario. That's a good game. Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was bad. And of course, the angry video game nerd, he talks a lot about how bad Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde was, but I actually did rent the game and actually did play it when I was a kid because I saw the cover and I'm like, oh my god, this looks so fucking cool. It wasn't cool. It was bad. I mean, I had no idea what the fuck I was doing, and even now, I still have no idea what the fuck I was doing. And was it Rambo? Was another game I played.
Oh, I didn't like Rambo.
Where and you thinking Rambo is gonna be awesome because I never saw the movie. So.
There was a Terminator game. I don't know what system that was for, but I did not like the Terminator game. Pretty much any game based off of a movie, I did not particularly care for. There was a Top Gun game, I believe.
Oh God.
You remember that?
Yes, my friends had the controller. It looked like the joystick. I guess not the joystick, the throttle.
The throttle.
It's not a good sign right here. Hey, but you pulled it back, You know, it just looks like a throttle of it, like a jet or whatever. But most of the time, he was flying around with cotton balls flying past you.
Yeah, it was.
Which I know was supposed to, or which are clouds, but you know, it's kind of a boring game. What up's it, Jaromite with the robot?
Yeah, no.
It's a fun game, but you need the robot to play it, or need someone else to control the fucking,
Yeah.
you know, the fucking pillars to go up and down. And like most of the time, the robot that my friend had didn't work. So, I mean, it's a good concept, I guess, but I don't know. For me, Rob was not.
I'll get back.
Okay. For me, Rob is not the best thing ever to play with when it comes to Nintendo accessories. Of course, I like the light gun. And we know. I realize we're jumping back and around, back and forth to different topics and stuff. I never when I got the Nintendo. I didn't get the package that had the light gun with it. My I just had Super Mario Brothers. You know, my friends had Duck Hunt and Super Mario Brothers, so I usually played with their stuff, with their gun, with their light gun and stuff. It's yeah, I was never really good at playing with using the light gun. Um, they they had hang on. Yeah, what was that? Sorry, I was never really good playing. I was never good with the light gun. The only game I really played with the game with light gun was probably Duck Hunt. I know they had other games, um, like Gotcha and what else did they have? I don't even know. I have a brain fart right now. I have no idea what other fucking games they had to play. Um, they had I mean, as far as accessories, all I really had was the Advantage joystick. Mm. Um, that was nice. That helped a lot with the turbo and the slow motion. Most of the time, the slow motion was basically just pressing start really fast. That's a slow motion, but you know, slow motion really helped me playing double dribble. Um, and the turbo really helped me playing double dribble because you could pass the ball really fast, which was cool. Um, sorry about earlier. This is my first live stream, and you know, sometimes you get tongue tied or you lose your train of thought, which you know is bound to happen. And so sorry about the pause there. Plus, I heard something, and I was trying to figure out what the hell it was. But yeah, I got the NES Advantage for Christmas, you know, a while ago. Of course, it was a while ago. What the fuck I'm talking about. But yeah, it definitely helped a lot. I remember the game I really enjoyed was Rampage. That was the game where you played as like King Kong or Godzilla. All those, I guess their names in the game were George and Lizzie. And you went around, you wrecked cities and stuff. I remember playing in the basement of my parents' house. And I guess you start off in California. I guess where you start off, but I wanted to get to Richmond, which was all the way on the other side of the country. So I remember stayed up played like for 3 hours straight trying to get to Richmond. I mean, my thumbs were numb. I couldn't barely. Really, real. I don't know what I was expecting to happen. But I got to Richmond. It was like 2 buildings, knocked them down, and then moved to a different city, which is like DC or something like that. Like I said, I don't know what I was expecting to see, because every other city was different, was the same pretty much. I mean, some of the cities had like water or whatever to it, but boats and stuff. But most of the time, it was just the same all the way through. I was like, I don't know what I was expecting to find. But when I got to Richmond, it was just a regular city. It's my favorite choice, by the way. That's really ripping. I need to cut back on my drinking. I don't drink that much, really. Compared to some people, I don't drink that much. Let's see, Super Nintendo. Well, first, let's talk about myself. Nobody else is here. Talk about my favorite sports Nintendo games. Double Dribble and 10-Yard Fight. Those are my 2 favorite sports Nintendo games. I guess Punch-Out would count as a. And pro wrestling. Oh my god, I love pro wrestling. With King Slender, the Amazon, King Hayabusa, the Starman. Was Mario? No, Mario wasn't the referee. That was a Punch Out. But I remember the Amazon biting the people's faces and shit. Again, that's another button mashing game. I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Actually bought the game a few years ago on Nintendo, and tried playing it, and shit, I got my ass kicked. Once there was like a level I could, make it like an easy level, like easy, medium, hard. It seems like it was hard all the way through. Maybe there is a easy, medium, hard level. I just didn't know how to get to it. I don't know. Double Dribble. I used to love playing Double Dribble because I'd always play. Personally, I'd play the easy level because I'm not very good at Nintendo. So I usually just set it to easy, and like try to beat team by 100 points. I'll try to see how many points I could beat the other team by. So that's pretty much it as far as my favorite Nintendo games are concerned. I know we're talking about Super Nintendo, but you start drinking and you start thinking about other things. You go off on tangents about different. You kind of lose train of thought and you start talking about other shit. So, fuck it. Next, Super Nintendo. All right, back on subject. After about 20 or 30 minute, maybe 15 fucking minute tangent on Nintendo games. I don't really have much to say about Super Nintendo. Like I said, I've played a few games. Most of the games I've played on Super Nintendo have been on the Wii. Super Castlevania 4 was good. Super Mario World was good. Probably one of my favorite Mario games. That's it. I don't really have much to say about Super Nintendo. Actually, I played NHL hockey, and I played WWF Royal Rumble a lot when I was in college. Those were good games, but they're good games for college. And I played Madden and stuff. NHL 95, I think I played in college, and Madden 94. So I didn't really play that many games in college. Well, I guess we're going to wrap up now.
No, we can't. Hold on, I got something I want to talk about. We got to talk about the GameCube.
And I'm just kidding. I just said that because you sat down. I mean, I've already discussed Super Nintendo and Nintendo. I mean, you're out there socializing and shit.
Look, I was being a nurse,
Mm.
which I enjoy being. That's the one thing I'm good at in life: video games and being a nurse.
And being a best friend counted.
Best friend.
Boom. All right.
I am a pretty good best friend, but Ryan here is the bestest best friend ever.
So, yeah.
It's like SpongeBob, but I'm
She's
not Patrick. Not
I'm Patrick.
I'm not Patrick.
No, this is Patrick.
I'm not Squidward either.
How are you? Are you Sandy?
I would be Sandy, because Sandy's very scientific. She's kind of hip.
Also a girl.
And a girl. That helps.
Also a girl.
Although one of the questions that we have to ask now, I don't typically identify with female characters.
Apparently.
No, I'm just kidding.
She asked me earlier today which character would I identify with my friends, with Mario Brothers characters.
Okay, so hold on. Let's see the whole shirt right here. All right, right here. Hashtag squad goals, right? So I said, all right, as an experiment, let's take our friends and see who would be who in the squad, like the Nintendo squad.
Match up with those characters. Who would Dennis be?
But they do. We already said Dennis would be like Bowser. I could so see Dennis being Bowser.
I'm not saying Dennis is an evil turtle. She is. I'm thinking he's a great guy.
Okay, let's look at the qualities. All right, yes, there's evil in there, but I could definitely see Dennis having the potential for evil. Could you not? He could be an evil mastermind, Dennis could. Look at how good at pranking he is.
I don't know. I mean, I don't know what you're talking about. I love Dennis.
He doesn't like to speak the truth. He likes to sugarcoat shit. That's why we're friends, because I just spit it out.
I mean, looking at that shirt, I can see Dennis as Luigi just because he looks like a Luigi.
It's not who they look like. Okay, sometimes you can go by who it looks like. Sometimes. However, I wanted to be Princess Peach. I was told that I could not be Princess Peach because Rihanna was Princess Peach.
And she has precedence.
Which I will succeed to Rihanna because, of course, in his life, the daughter comes first, always.
But she never came back for my beer.
Okay, who brought you the beer, though? Did that get me Princess Peach status?
No. You're still Princess Daisy.
I'm not Princess Daisy. I refuse to be a cut rate.
I think Princess Daisy is a lot hotter than Princess Peach.
Okay, then I can be Princess Daisy.
And she is.
No, just because she has darker hair.
I know.
And it's kind of reddish.
Yeah, I mean, I just think she's cuter than Princess Peach.
I mean, I could see myself as, of course, Princess Peach. I'll be Princess Daisy just because you said she was hot. I dropped my rock.
I didn't touch it. You dropped your rock.
I said I dropped my rock. No.
I said I dropped your rock.
I kind of could see myself as like Link.
Link.
Yeah.
Really? Mm-hmm. Yeah, I can see that.
Like kind of just going through the world, trying to figure shit out, trying to find like the love of my life, rescue her or him. I mean, it's definitely him. But not in the game. The roles will be reversed. Okay. Like I would be Zelda.
Talk about something? Holy shit.
I would be Zelda looking for Link. That would be me. It would be.
I could see with the green hat and the pointy ears and stuff.
Yeah.
Da-na-na-na. Well, excuse me, princess. Did you ever watch the super
cartoon?
Yeah.
Yeah, I did.
Legend of Zelda.
Mm-hmm.
The Super Mario Brothers Super Show.
Yep.
To the Mario, swing your arms from side to side. Was it something to the Mario?
Arms, swing your arms
from side to side. To the Mario.
That's all I did.
It was Captain Lou Albano and somebody else, and they would, or Hooked on the Brothers. That was Hooked on the Brothers. The Brothers. It was Super Mario Brothers.
Who was the other guy?
And Super Mario Brothers 3 had a cartoon.
You remember the movie?
God, no.
That movie should not have been made.
I never actually saw the whole thing.
Really? No. I did watch the whole thing. I'm not a quitter, like you apparently.
No, I mean, apparently, but I think I watched it and I was so confused about what the fuck is going on the screen. that I just couldn't. I didn't get it. I didn't want to sit down and watch it. I'm like, this is stupid. This isn't Mario Brothers. This is God. It's
God, that's so
idiotic.
good. It's so good.
It's pear hard cider.
Bold Rock. I'm a big fan of Bold Rock.
It's actually, I think it's in Virginia.
It
I'm
is.
not positive.
It is. We need to go to the whatever they call that thing.
Ugh, disgusting.
You don't like it?
No, it's gross.
Oh.
It's like a rode. We should put those in the freezer though, because they're not very cold at all.
But it's still good. It's just not very cold.
Oh shit! I should eat on my wings. Sorry.
I put a few back in the fridge, but she ate a good amount of them.
My wings?
Yeah. She's your kid. You love her. You told her she could have
most
some.
of the time.
99.9% of the time.
So. What?
If you wanted to do something for my birthday on Thursday night, would y'all be able to come?
Okay.
Like your dad want to do a cookout, and Ashley and them could be there.
I'll check and see if I work.
Mom.
Next Thursday? I
You
can't. I'm sorry.
That's okay. Well, you'll be there for my birthday on Sunday.
They will be there Sunday.
I'll be there in spirit.
We'll save you cake every year. I just don't know what to do.
I mean, I need to have more than one birthday party anyway. I need to have more than one birthday party anyways.
Because after everyone's been there for me this past year.
Well, man, no.
Yeah, I'd like to have grandma and other people won't be there. Like Ashley and Matthew have been there, and the kids, everyone.
All right.